I suppose the chances opened up, and what was great, we took them. I suppose if you look at it, we took other chances in the second half, but you know, it's not a game of soccer. We got to just put them over the bar, and we went for the juggler there again. And I don't mind that, like, but you're not going to score 7 goals in a game, like. And you know, I suppose again it just shows that there's still more. These lads are still learning game management and knowing when just to take the points and opportunities. They won't all hit the back of the net, and I think that would have settled us a lot more in the second half, especially when we were down to 13 men. And but again, look, I want to credit the management team behind me, Beggs and his coach, and Shane support him, Shamey with the goalies, and Adrian. Like, you know, you could see when you're down 13 men there today. I know we had a bit of a lead, but look, all the work that's been done by these guys in the training ground is really substantial, you know, and that's it.
We were completely on top of them there for much of the first half, but then once we got the third goal in, we seemed to lose concentration a bit. Were you worried about that?
No, because I know that that's the way it is, and when I keep telling people that we're learning, that's evidence of it, you see, because we got ourselves in a position, and kind of a small bit of fear sets in at that point. But people wouldn't realise that. It's not about just going out kicking ball with a better football team or the opposition the better football team. There's more things at play in these situations. These guys work so hard in the course of the year when, you know, most people are at home, and you know, they know the effort they're putting into it. And obviously, when you get into that situation, then you're trying to defend it instead of playing the way that got you there in the first place, and that's a new juncture that they're going to have to keep learning. And the more we do get ourselves in those positions, the more we learn and know how to handle it. So, no, the answer didn't surprise me. I probably set my heart rate pumping a bit more because I knew what was coming down the line at us, and Wicklow weren't going to sit down. You know, Jesus, no way. Like, you know, they're a decent football team, and signs on, I think they probably dominated the second half. They got the momentum when we were down to 13 men, and thankfully we were able to counter attack a couple of times and get a couple of scores to keep the scoreboard ticking.
And the result yesterday between Sligo and Waterford, is that made a difference to the division?
Forget about it, John. Forget about it. No, it doesn't. It's about us. It's not about, you know, I'm not worried what any other team are doing except what we're doing.
4 from 4 now, Billy, heading into Antrim next time. You must be delighted all in all the way things are going.
Yeah, you'd have to be. Look, God, you know, I keep saying it, you know. I suppose it's a credit to the lads for them to sail through when it was muddied waters going back 2 years ago. We must never forget the starting point for this group, and it just tells you, you know, how I suppose what's the right word, how honoured these guys are to represent the county, and to work hard when, you know, it wasn't easy. It's easy swim when the waters are calm, but when they weren't calm and you didn't know when there was a tsunami coming against you, it's hard work, and it's a credit to them guys that they've done that. But look, we've only 8 points. You know, those 8 points won't get you qualified or any of that kind of stuff. So all that matters now is Antrim.
Sorry, John, or Billy, you spoke about game management there. I think if you go back to the Waterford game, you were down to 13 men for the closing stages of that. You managed to see it out, even in Cork in the Munster in the McGrath Cup. You know, you really got through 10 minutes without no conceding much. Same again today. I think you only conceded 2 scores from frees and that. Are the players learning when they're down a man or down 2 men that they really need to batten down the hatches and you know, hold on to position as much as possible, even more so?
Yeah, I would think so, Tom. I think that's probably, you know, and look, we didn't send any instructions to them to do anything at that stage. I'm a firm believer that tactics and systems and all that, they have a point, but ultimately empowering players to think under pressure, and that's ultimately what makes a team going forward, that they can handle all that, and that's what we try and do. If you train to be robots, they'll be robots, and they won't be able to handle situations like that. So a lot of what we do is try and empower the lads to think under pressure and to think in general, but more especially under pressure. So yeah, I suppose, look, they defended it well. They didn't give route to goals, and but Wicklow had a couple of chances that, you know, maybe other teams might have taken. You know, maybe Wicklow might have taken another day. You mustn't lose sight of that either. Like,
yeah, you did allude to it there that you went for a couple of goals. I think Danny had a chance early in the second half where the point was probably certainly from the sideline the more sensible option, but. Again, it's the maturity now that you need to decide when you're 9 or 10 points up that one more point is just as good as going for a goal, really.
That's it, Tom, and that's what goes back to, like, you know, there's other things that play on people's minds when they're playing football under pressure. So, like, that's it, like, and that's why that's evidence for people to see today that these lads are still learning, and it's just, yeah. And I suppose the more they're in positions, the more they learn, and you know, they're learning. Won't make my heart any better, but they learn.
Yeah. I see Dave Connolly came on today, and who's in the subs there? Sean O'Dea and Colin McSweeney. Are you nearly back now to your full squad?
No, we're not. There's others. Mike Fitzgibbon isn't around, and so Gordon Brown isn't around. So we're keep looking to and you know, it's what we've been trying to do. It's I suppose when I depart this job, to leave it with a panel that's very competitive, and I suppose that's been one of the objectives in my head. No one has taught me to do that, but I feel that's ultimately what creates a good team. If you've got fellas fighting for positions, and you know, anytime like this week, I had to kind of tell two lads they weren't on the squad who've been on the squad for, and that's never easy. And you know, everyone sees the winning is great. It's not. It's just when you're dealing with lads who are hard and they're on the panel, you have to tell them that are on this week, and that's deflating for them, I suspect. You know, but they played well in a recent challenge we had. But no, it's down to the fact that others might just be putting their hand up a bit more, and